employers are anticipating the need to hire in the not too distant future, which I think bodes really well. Number one, over 50% had indicated that they plan on adding staff over the course of the next 12 months, specifically in the technology, sales, customer service arena. And others are indicating, 4 and 10 actually are indicating that they do plan on adding staff, but of those, they'll do it on a contract or temporary basis. There's a lot of debate right now on whether this will be a jobless recovery. Job growth will take place, albeit perhaps a little bit more slowly than we anticipate. Unlike the previous recession, which was the dot-com bubble busting post 9/11, unemployment rates didn't get as high as they are today. And then we quickly came and accelerated out of that as we saw the housing bubble begin to emerge in real estate, et cetera. I think as we look at the market today coming out of this, there'll be 2 factors that will influence the hiring. Number one is organizations have cut to the bone in many cases. If they experience even a marginal increase in revenues, net incomes, et cetera, they're going to be compelled to add staff to help satiate the requirements in the internal processes. Part and parcel with that, what could slow the recovery, however, is when you think about many of the small businesses that are out there that employ people, if they do not have access to capital, the person who goes out and starts the small CPA company, the person who starts a photography business, if they have no equity in their home, they can't access lines of credit to actually start those businesses, that could actually put the brakes on a little bit on the hiring recovery. The organizations that are out there right now are, I think they're contingency planning for almost anything. I think it's far too early to say, are we really in the midst of a recovery? Most people aren't clicking their heels together and singing ding dong, the recession is dead at this point in time. I think it's slow and steady. We're still in an uncertain period, but there's enough signs out in the marketplace right now that things seem to be improving marginally, that we need to start planning. Should this thing really have legs to it, we will need to hire, we will need to ramp up, and what does that look like? That's what the survey seems to be telling us.